Dinara, thanks for being here.
Thank you
Dinara's
for inviting.
second day in LA, everyone.
Yeah.
But you were here pretty recently,
Yes, I was here in March for 2 weeks.
March. You travel quite often.
Yeah. I'm trying to. I like traveling.
The occasion is for comedy.
Now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think mostly I just want to do more spots, see how the scene is here.
Yeah.
Because last time in March I was here with a friend.
I see.
But I think I still managed to do quite a lot of spots.
Yeah.
But now I want to do as much as I can, and yeah, I can also work virtually here. So,
Wow. You got a good thing going on.
Yeah.
It's a good setup.
Yeah, but not for a long time. I think a month is already like a stretch because I'm still getting a German salary,
Oh, I see.
which things are expensive here.
Yes.
Do you have a job?
Technically, yes.
What does that mean?
I used to work in tech, but right now I'm just trying to focus on comedy, so
Are you a full-time comedian?
Well, not exactly. So I just work part-time, and I try to do comedy as much as possible.
You work in tech? Where do you work?
I used to work in tech. I used to be a developer.
You're a developer?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm glad I don't do it anymore.
Why? It's the best job.
You think so?
Yeah. It's well paid. And you can stall many things. You can be like, yeah, this button takes 2 months to code, and then you just do your comedy.
I was doing that for a while, and then I was like,
Fired.
yeah. But it sounds like you are pretty knowledgeable about the tech world.
I'm a data analyst, so I'm the one who gives orders to developers.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, it sounds like Dinara's background is very interesting, everyone. She studied for 4 years at where?
Korea University.
Yeah, which is a very elite university.
Yeah. I got a scholarship. I think I was very lucky. I just feel like throughout my life I'm very lucky somehow. Because the year that I got accepted to Korea University, there were not so many internationals applying.
Yeah.
And so they had like a set amount of scholarships to give out.
Yeah.
And then I had an interview with the professors in Korea University, and I got a full scholarship and stipendium. I don't know how to say this in English, but like I got $500 every month for living expenses. Yeah. So.
Kind of stipend.
Yes, exactly. Is that a German word?
Well, can we just go back a little bit earlier? Why do you speak English?
Why do I speak English?
Yeah. Let's start there.
Можем поговорить по-русски, если хочешь.
Russian?
I said we can speak Russian if you want.
Спасибо.
Oh, nice. Cool. Thanks God that you didn't say the bad word. Usually people say bad words.
What's the bad word?
I'm not gonna teach you bad words. No, but I was also lucky. So my school in Kazakhstan, they taught us English since like first grade.
Awesome.
And I always wanted to study abroad. And my English was good enough to get into the university in Korea. So then I moved abroad. Yeah.
You moved to
Seoul.
Germany.
After Seoul.
Wow.
Yeah, I did my master's in Germany.
Got it. What was your master's in?
Information systems.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Was it always your plan to go to Germany?
No.
Okay.
No. I wanted to go to Canada. So I wanted to live in an English-speaking country. But then I met my ex-boyfriend.
Yes.
And he was German, so it was only logical to move to his country.
You met him in Korea?
In the US.
I don't understand.
Yeah,
You're all over the place.
Yeah, okay. So I studied in Seoul, right, in South Korea. And then on my third year, they offered me a study abroad option for 1 year. And so I went to North Carolina.
Where?
UNC Charlotte.
Charlotte, really?
Yeah.
I went to Chapel Hill for my undergrad.
You went to Chapel Hill?
Yeah.
We actually might know same people then.
Oh, no way.
I'm not gonna say it here. But yeah.
Wow.
Went to Chapel Hill, Tar Hill.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sounds like we have a lot of weird commonalities.
Yes.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So you were in Charlotte for a year?
Yes.
Yeah, I have a lot of friends in Charlotte. Yeah. What year? What year was this?
2016.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Did you like North Carolina?
Yeah. It was interesting. I felt like there were only 20 Asian people in the States or
Yeah.
something.
We stick together. In
Yeah,
Charlotte,
there
North
was
Carolina.
one frat in UC Charlotte. It was, I think, mostly Asian frat. Really cool guys, people. So,
Nice.
yeah, we're hanging out.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so many questions. Where do we start? Oh, and then you met a German guy at USC
Yeah.
Charlotte,
Yes.
of all places.
Yes.
He was an international student?
Yeah, we were exactly. We were in the same clique, like the exchange students
Oh,
clique, and we clicked in the clique.
okay. But you weren't in Charlotte for long.
No, just for a year.
Okay, so you fell madly in love.
No, not badly in love. It developed, I think, in a very healthy way somehow, like just hanging out, friends, and then together. Yeah.
But then you eloped to Germany together?
Yeah, kind of something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I took a break in between. After my bachelor's, I went back to Kazakhstan to
Nice.
work for a year.
How was that?
Yeah, it was good as well.
Yeah.
But of course, it's different. Salaries are very low
Mhm.
back home, and there's, yeah, corruption and stuff.
Mm.
So I decided to do my master's abroad, and yeah, it was logical to go to a country with free education
Mm.
and also with quality education. So I went to Germany, and then I got a job, and so I stayed.
Berlin?
Yeah. Yeah.
That must be quite nice.
Berlin is great. You should
Um,
visit. It's amazing. Also for comedy,
really?
I highly recommend. Yeah.
Is that where you started doing stand-up?
Yes,
Oh, wow.
Berlin. The
Berlin of
scene,
all places.
yeah, the scene is growing very
Wow.
quickly.
What's it like? It's done in German?
I do mostly in English, but also
Okay.
do in German
My gosh.
sometimes. Yeah, and in Russian as well.
I don't understand. But the audience is German.
Yeah, that's the, I think, tricky thing. So in English, Germans also come to watch, obviously, because most of them speak English.
Ah.
But I think the majority of the audience is they are expats, so they're internationals, and so that's why I think it's so cool for me to come out here and try stand up in different environments.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I feel like we're stuck in this expat kind of atmosphere, and then the jokes are also targeted
Interesting.
towards expats.
Yeah, I'm sure the rooms are different.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. And did you learn German in grad school?
Yes.
Okay.
Living there, I learned it. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's
Wow.
enough.
How many languages do you speak?
4.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the 4?
Well, Russian, English, Kazakh, German.
Kazakh's your mother tongue.
It's supposed to be, but my first language is Russian because
I see.
I'm still from that generation that learned Russian mostly.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I don't know a lot about Kazakhstan,
Yeah.
but do you feel closer to Russia or
No,
you don't?
no. I mean, culturally, we're just a weird mix of things.
Yeah.
It's hard to say what is predominant because it's we have Soviet past, obviously, and I grew up speaking Russian, but also we're Central Asians, so there is this nomadic vibe as well,
Right.
and we're Muslims as well. So
Are you Muslim?
yeah, well, I grew up Muslim, but I don't have a religion. Yeah, currently. Yeah, but it's a weird mix. It's hard to say, because Korea, for example, it's a very homogeneous nation, right? So Koreans are Koreans mostly, and in Kazakhstan, I think 70% of the country is Kazakh. The rest is like Russian, Ukrainian, Korean. Like it's a lot. Yeah.
Does anybody tell you that you kind of have a Korean look?
Yeah, I heard that
Yeah.
a lot. Yeah. Also in Korea, it was a very, I think, difficult for some because I spoke Korean. I forgot most of it now, but I spoke Korean, but I spoke it with Russian accent. And so people like at coffee shops, when I would order, I think they would mostly think that I'm retarded or something. You know, like I cannot speak my own language, and I'd be like, "This is not my language." They're like, "What's your language?" I'm like, "Russian," and it's like, "No," you know. And I felt mostly like I think by the fourth year, I felt really hesitant to talk in Korean because
Everybody assumed
I
you were
was
Korean.
afraid. Yeah, I was afraid of the reaction, and I think that's also the reason why I decided to leave the country because I didn't feel accepted.
Oh,
Like never. I tried a lot to fit in, to get Korean friends, and to be part of the society, but it was always difficult.
okay. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. No, but I mean, what do I expect? Being in Korea. Yeah.
Did you find that it was kind of close-minded? They weren't very open to you?
Um, I don't know.
Okay.
I still don't know. I just know it didn't work.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It just didn't work. But also, I think
You must have made Korean friends there.
while being there, very few.
Ooh.
Very few, and mostly those friends they also left Korea, or like some Kyopo, for example. You know, some of the Korean Americans, they were easier to be friends with and to talk to. But yeah, well, I think because I went to such a tough school as well, you know, everyone there wants to succeed, and they're all like in libraries all the time, or getting drunk. So like it's either or. You know, it's also a
Interesting.
drinking school.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I was either studying or getting drunk. So like I didn't do anything else.
Did you hang out with mostly expats?
I think so. Yeah, mostly internationals. In the beginning, I tried to be friends with Koreans. It was difficult.
Wow.
Very difficult. And also, I realized I don't really want to work there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah, the working atmosphere is very tough, and I think it's excruciating.
Yeah.
They
People jumping off the roof.
yeah. They work a lot, too much. Like you cannot go home before your manager does. You know this kind of expectations too much.
Definitely. Well, let's change the topic because it seems like you hate Korea.
No. Why do you say that? You agree with most of the things
I
that
agree.
I say.
So, stand up. Let's talk about stand up.
Yeah.
What made you want to do stand up?
I never dreamt about it. It was never my goal. But I knew that I want to be on stage doing something and just creating, being artistic and doing more creative work. And then I was approached on Instagram by one of the organizers of Russian-speaking stand-up in Berlin. They were looking for female comedians for an open mic, and there were not so many female comedians joking in Russian in Berlin. And so, yeah.
I mean, I can imagine.
Yeah, right. And so I agreed after some time, and I tried, to perform once. I really liked it, and so I went on, and I tried it in English. That was even better, and I think since then it's very addicting, right?
Yeah.
When you do stand up, you just cannot stop. And even if you're bombing 5 minutes, and then you get one laugh, and you're like, wow, I gotta try again. This is nice.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and I think since then, I started not so long ago, just last year.
I see.
Actually, yeah. But yeah, it's hard to stop.
Your composure on stage is very relative to your 1 year. It's very good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I think it has something to do with the stage time that we get so much more in Berlin. I feel like
really?
compared to you guys here. It was a big shock for me that first of all, you guys pay for spots. That's I think
not all the time.
Yeah. Most of the time.
Not all the time.
No. Okay, but you still do sometimes. you pay to perform, right?
For open mics, but not
Yeah.
for shows.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
open mics.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's weird. I don't know. It's normal in the US. And I also did. Well, you have to.
I know, it sucks.
Yeah. And then you guys, like, here sometimes you don't have an audience, right? It's mostly comedians, for example. But in Berlin, I feel like we're spoiled in that sense that we open mics. First of all, like we don't have the show up to sign up. I think there's 1 or 2 shows like that. But you sign up and then you know like there will be 8 comedians. There is a lineup. You get like 5-7 minutes. There is real audience.
Oh wow.
You get like you don't get paid for it, but you get like a free drink
Oh
to
yeah.
perform.
That's like a
Yeah, that's enough.
heaven.
Yeah, right. You come with stuff that you're testing. Like you're not even sure if it's funny.
Yeah.
Just your thoughts, and I think it's fine if you don't get paid for it. But you get an opportunity to test, and also in Berlin, like you don't need a car to move around. You get like a monthly ticket, and then your spending is minimal.
Yeah.
And if you're good, you get more spots. So it's possible to do 3 a night.
Oh gosh.
And they're all like 20, 30 minutes away from each other. And so in 1 year, I feel like the amount of spots that I get is maybe equal to, I don't know, someone who does 2-3 years here stand up, you
Wow.
know. So that's why I think you see that difference.
Oh.
Yeah. So, yeah, but I understand why it's that way here, because I mean, you go to Hollywood Improv, you pay like $20 and you see on the same lineup like Anthony Jeselnik, Andrew Schultz. Like obviously the audience will go there and not to an open mic,
yeah, of course.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't have that kind of competition back in Berlin.
Is it like that every day of
What
the
do you mean?
week? So
The
you go
mics?
up, you get up 3 times a day.
I think you can go 2-3 a
Dang.
day. Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess Berlin's a happening spot right now for comedy.
It is growing. I think it is on a like starting stage, but it's growing pretty quickly.
It's not even like that in like some of the big but not big cities in America. Like if you go to Denver or like some places, there are nights where there is no place you can get up at. So you actually can't get up every day. Even in Seattle, I don't think you can get up every day. In Boston or something.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, in Berlin you have to sign up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That was fun.
This is an interview. I thought isn't it a conversation?
Yeah.
You're
it
like
is.
you have a list.
I have questions.
Okay.
Did you want to ask me something?
No. No.
No, this is fine. This is going fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
No, just feel like I'm a interrogation.
Interrogation?
Yeah.
Sorry for interrogating you. How much
okay.
money do you have?
Not much.
Oh.
This is
Can you
nice
give me
tea.
money now? Oh, I have more. Do you want some? We can take a break.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Peppermint.
thank you. You have green tea?
I think so. I have matcha. You want matcha?
Because I'm afraid to fall asleep.
What's your star sign?
Capricorn.
Oh, really?
That's the thing in America, right? People ask, what's your star sign here?
In LA, it's a very big deal.
What is it? Does it mean that you hate me now because
I
we're
do.
not compatible?
We're not.
You're a Cancer?
No.
Wait, let me guess. You're a Gemini.
No. Oh, but thank you though. But actually, Gemini is a big insult.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
A bunch of LA comedians have a bit about how Gemini is a big insult.
Yeah.
I'm Sagittarius. When's your birthday?
Oh, you're Sagittarius.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. That's okay.
Sagittarius is the best.
Sure.
When's your birthday?
January 12th. It's fine.
Now I was talking shit about this podcast, everyone.
It wasn't.
She hated every moment of it.
No.
I asked her questions about her life, and then she's like, "Fuck you! She's like, stop interrogating me, you boring
I
piece of
didn't.
shit! No good comedian." I was like, "What? You were talking. What do you want me to interrupt you for?"
That's not true.
Um,
Nice matcha. Matcha is also Japanese, right?
It is. I love Japanese
You
things.
love Japanese things.
I'm not supposed to like Japanese things. But did you at least enjoy the food in Korea?
Yes. Oh, that's seriously
Yeah.
my favorite cuisine.
Thank you.
Yes, Korean food is amazing.
Appreciate that.
It's spicy, and I cannot eat spicy, so it's a big love and hate relationship.
You cannot.
Yeah, no. They're really bad with that.
So
Yeah.
what did you end up eating? Like, you can't eat
Spicy stuff, but I was suffering, but enjoying it at the same time.
the yum chicken.
Oh, Yangnyeom is actually, yeah, it is
Wow.
spicy for me.
Very nice.
Or like tteokbokki, for example.
It sounds like you didn't like Korean food. But what are you
No.
talking about? You're like,
I loved it.
okay, fine.
I love Korean food.
It's like you said, I love Korean food, but I can't eat spicy. And I can't eat any of the things that you just mentioned. What's Kazakhstan food like?
It's just meat.
Really?
Lots of meat. Yeah.
Okay.
Bread, potatoes.
Dairy? Cheese?
Yeah. Well, no. Cheese, no.
Really?
Yeah. But it's, yeah, mostly just pieces of meat with bread.
Is it similar to Mongolian food?
I don't know what's Mongolian food. Maybe it should be, yeah, because they were also nomadic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we basically ate everything that was moving around,
Mm.
and that was mostly animals
Mm.
moving around. Yeah. Like next to us, you know. We didn't like grow stuff because we were nomadic tribes. Yeah. So yeah, it's actually like that's why I think it was easy for me to adjust to German food because it's also meat, bread, and potatoes.
That is true.
Yeah, and pretzel.
Pretzel, everyone. It's the only German word I know.
Really?
Also, blitzkrieg.
Oh my god. That's so random. Wow. Wow, Terry.
You briefly discussed this, but you are into this German guy.
I was into the German guy. Oh, my ex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long were you together?
Good man. 5 years.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah. We actually were long distance for like most of it. It's like 2-3 years.
Wow.
Because we met in the US and then I stayed in the US, he went back to Germany, then I went to Korea. We used to like visit each other, you know.
Oh my
Then I went to
gosh.
Kazakhstan and then I went to Germany.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds like Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, it was very cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
It just didn't work out.
Okay.
Because I think when you meet someone every now and then, like you're very happy, you know, you meet each other for like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
And it's long distance, so you're just happy all the time. And then we moved in together.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, you moved to Germany?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So that was I
It's a
think,
big step.
too quick. Yeah, exactly. And then all the differences came out, and yeah, it was just difficult, I think. And it's my first relationship. It's his first relationship, so we haven't really seen other things, you know. And I think we basically just grew up together, and then it was time to part ways. No.
First relationship.
Yes.
First.
Why did you like?
How old were you during
20.
this whole time?
Through this whole time? Well, we met. I just turned 21.
Oh, you were a baby.
Yeah.
I see.
When we broke up, I was 25.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm 29 now.
You look very young.
Thank you. You too.
I know.
How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
Secret.
I can see from your email. It says Jerry.
Hey! Why you keep looking at my screen? Stop looking at my screen here.
Wait.
Oh,
wow,
Dinara
you're-
can see on my computer screen that pretzel is the only German word I know. I was looking it up.
Daily Logs 2024.
Don't look at my computer.
Sorry. It's right here. Okay, so you're 36.
I'm not. I'm 26. I'm a young beauty, everyone.
No, you look very young.
Thank you.
Yeah. Is that a compliment or an insult for a guy?
Why is it an insult?
Because I thought guys want to look like older and tougher and stuff. You know, is that true?
Older and tougher?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that comes. Tougher, yes. Older and tougher. I don't think that's a good combination.
No.
Fun. And is your family supportive of your family?
Since recently, my dad is, yes.
Okay, so
Before
they
that,
weren't at all.
I mean, they didn't take it seriously, you know. Like I would send a poster of me like to my dad, and he'll be like, ha ha ha. I don't know, like, what is this you're doing? Is that some clown things? Like, what is this? But yeah, since recently, actually, he only started taking it seriously when he heard it from a fortune teller that I should continue
Oh my
doing
goodness.
this. Yeah. So he takes the word of a random fortune teller
Yeah.
more seriously than my word.
Yeah. That makes sense.
He's like, oh, it doesn't matter. And then, like, I heard from this old lady on the street that you should continue doing this. I believe in you.
The fortune teller is your friend.
Yeah.
Is that a big thing in Kazakhstan?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh.
There's like, yeah, those old ladies.
How do they tell them? Do they use a tarot card or something?
No, I think they need a photo. Like, there are different types. I don't even know, but mostly they ask for a photo. Yeah. We are Muslim, but also we have this not spiritual, but like, I don't know how you call this. Like before Islam, we believed in like fire, the air, the trees. How do you call that?
Nice.
Pagan.
Pagan, yeah.
Yeah. So
Good.
I think that was, yeah, it's a mix now. We're a weird nation. We have so many. We just absorb all the cultures somehow.
It does sound like it.
Yeah.
But aren't you always also pretty far from the Middle East? So I find it curious that you are all Muslim.
Yeah, there were, so in 10th century, there were missionaries coming from Arabic countries.
Wow.
They were traveling.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and so in the year of 910, missionaries, they came to the Central Asian region, and they spread Islam. Yeah.
Do you celebrate Ramadan?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You fast?
I don't. My parents do.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it's so funny because just maybe 10, 15 years ago, they were eating pork. So now they're like, that never happened. we're Muslim. Yeah, it's funny.
They're born again Muslim.
Born again, yeah.
Fasting is awesome.
You fast?
I do.
Are you Muslim?
I'm not.
Interesting.
I just do it for fun.
Okay. For
For
health
God.
reasons?
For God.
What's GOD? Oh, God.
For health reasons.
Does it help?
It does.
Do you feel healthier?
I do feel healthier, but also spiritually healthier.
So,
Thank
like, patience?
What?
Patience and stuff?
Patience? Oh, yes. Patience. Yes.
Yes.
But I guess you don't really believe in God.
I believe in something.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, universe.
Yes.
But universe is you. So I believe in me. This sounds stupid, right?
No. But can you explain?
Yeah, I think each one of us is a god. Yeah. So I believe in the universe and that there's something inside of us that knows what's right and what's wrong. And you just need to listen to be able to hear that voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
That's what I believe in.
So do you listen?
Sometimes.
Mm.
Yeah, but it's the same. I think if you're like, if you believe in Jesus or Allah, whatever, it's sort of the same thing.
Mm.
You try to hear the voice,
Mm.
get directions. You believe that there is something that is more bigger than you, and that gives you hope. I think that's faith in general. So if it helps you, you can believe in anything you want.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Very nice.
Yeah, I feel so smart now.
Good.
Yeah.
I like the part where you said everybody is a God, has a God inside of them.
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes.
Huh. Interesting. Very nice. How long
I need to go.
We're going to wrap it up. All right, thanks, everyone.
No, because you said 45 minutes.
I did. I
Yeah.
guess we've been here for a while. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's wrap it up. Any last words from Dinara? Break a leg at flappers, by the way.
Thank you.